All right, let's talk about something that's super frustrating, but also surprisingly easy to fix. We've all been there, right? You're settling in to watch something, and then everything just stops.
Yep, this thing. You're kicking back, the video's just getting to the good part, and then bam, this message pops up. It's so vague. You kind of start to wonder, is the internet just out to get me today?
It seriously feels like you've just hit a digital brick wall, doesn't it? But here's the thing. That wall, it's not as solid as it looks. Most of the time, there's a super simple way to just push right through it.
And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to build your own personal troubleshooting toolkit. So the next time this happens, you won't even have to think about it. You'll just know what to do to get right back to watching.
Okay, first things first. Let's try and figure out what YouTube is actually trying to say with these weird cryptic error messages. Because once you understand the problem, finding the fix is a whole lot easier.
So, let's break these down real quick. Playback error? That's usually just a temporary little hiccup while the video is trying to load. Connection to server lost? Well, that one's pretty obvious. It's your internet connection. And if you see this video is unavailable, that means the problem isn't you, it's the video itself. See? Not so mysterious anymore, is it? Okay, so before you go doing anything drastic like reinstalling the app or digging through a bunch of complicated settings, let's start with the easy stuff. I'm telling you, these simple fixes will solve the problem more than 90% of the time.
Think of this as your first line of defense. First, just turn your Wi-Fi or mobile data off and then back on again. I know, it's a cliche, but it works so often. If that doesn't do it, run a quick speed test. But honestly, that third step, that's often the secret weapon.
And speaking of quality, we all love watching videos in glorious 4K, but it is demanding. To stream it smoothly without any buffering or errors, your internet really needs to deliver a steady 20 megabits per second. Anything less, and you're just asking for trouble. And this right here is the key takeaway. You've got to match the video quality to what your internet can actually deliver. So if your speed test shows you're getting around, say, 5 megabits per second, don't fight it. Just drop the video down to 1080p. It's a super simple tweak that often fixes the problem instantly.
But okay, let's say your internet speed is great, but you're still getting errors. Well, the next place we need to look is your own device. A lot of the time, the real culprit is hiding right there in your browser or in the YouTube app itself.
Think of these 4 steps as like a deep clean for your system. An old app or browser can have bugs, so first, always check for an update. Next up, clear the cache. The cache is kind of like your browser's short-term memory. It saves little pieces of websites to help them load faster. But sometimes that old data gets corrupted. Wiping it clean gives everything a fresh start. And if that still doesn't work, we've got incognito mode.
And this shows you exactly why incognito is such a powerful tool for figuring things out. It's a totally clean version of your browser. No history, no cookies, and, this is the most important part, no extensions. So if the video magically starts working in incognito, well, you've pretty much found your culprit.
Yep, if it works in incognito, the problem is almost always one of your extensions, and usually it's an ad blocker. Sometimes they get a little overzealous and block parts of the video player by mistake. So just pop back over to your normal browser, turn off your ad blocker just for YouTube, hit refresh, and I bet your video will start playing.
Okay, but what happens when you've done all that? Your internet is fast, your browser is squeaky clean, and you are still seeing an error. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes it's not you, it's them. If you ever get that "this video is unavailable" message, it's pretty much guaranteed to be one of these 4 reasons. The creator might have deleted it or made it private, it could be blocked in your country because of licensing, or there might be a copyright claim. And yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to fix this one from your end.
All right, let's pull all of this together into one simple, powerful checklist. This is going to be your go-to game plan for the next time YouTube decides to act up so you can solve it in seconds.
And here it is, your entire strategy in 6 simple steps. You always start with the easiest fixes, right? Restart the internet, lower the video quality. Then you can move on to the slightly more involved stuff, like clearing the cache and checking extensions. If you just remember this order, you'll be able to solve pretty much any error YouTube can throw at you. You're in control now.
So the next time YouTube throws an error your way, don't even sweat it. You've got the playbook. You know how to turn that frustrating roadblock into just a tiny speed bump. You've got the tools. So, which unfixable error are you ready to go tackle first?